Q&A.
That's your theme tune.
No, I was starting it. Q&A with me and Harriet, Kemsey and Elliot doing the questions that you've given us.
Question number 1.
Great. That's really good stuff.
Well done. From Laura Batley, she says, "Hello, and
Hello,
congratulations, Mama Harriet and Big Daddy Bobby.
Big Daddy Bobby.
Oh, Big Daddy
He'll like that.
Bobby.
My question is, do you ever get imposter syndrome?"
That suggests that she thinks I'm an imposter. It's what I got from that
Sick burn,
question.
Laura. Well done.
Wait, but is that an imposter's way of responding to that question? That it's very clear that I think I'm an imposter, that I think that she's thinking that I'm an imposter?
But hang on, imposter syndrome is what? When you think you...
It's when you do well and you feel like maybe you shouldn't be.
Oh,
Or you
okay.
don't feel like you fit in with the people around you, maybe.
Okay.
That's a real burn, Laura. And
Yeah, sick burn.
I...
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, absolutely. I was talking about this the other day. Always feel like I'm about to get caught out, or that everything is about to end, and also that I'm taking up people's time, and that they could be doing something more interesting than listen to me. Is that an imposter?
That's all what you're saying. Well, that's more just like... Yeah, that's... I don't know if that's so much exactly imposter syndrome. I don't think you have imposter syndrome, but I don't know what you feel. But I don't think you, like, get things and then feel like you shouldn't be there.
I did have that. I had a big thing recently, and I really panicked, and I thought that I talked about it on social media, so I guess I can talk about it here.
Yeah, of course.
So I did live at the Apollo, which was very exciting, but I really thought they were going to bump me, and I just thought that they were going to get somebody else. So that is kind of an imposter, isn't it?
Yeah, I don't know. I think that's more like when you want something so badly, but then
Just
when you're
really
finally given
desperate.
it, you think it's going to be taken away from you.
Yeah, just if you're a bit too desperate, maybe.
But no, it's just like wanting something, I think. But imposter is more like, once you were there, did you feel like they'd made a mistake having you there?
No, then it was
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah,
Then it was
so
fine.
I
The only thing that was difficult was walking onto the stage. That was
Difficult
because there's so
walking.
much smoke. So all this smoke appears, and then
Yeah.
you had to practice it, which is good. But because the first time I did it, I came out and I was like onto the Apollo stage. So luckily we practiced it a second time. I was like, bro. But yeah, no. I think the longer I do things, the less I feel like an imposter. I don't think you've ever felt like an imposter.
No, but I felt like, so in my first year of doing stand-up, like, I think that I remember doing the BBC New Comedian competition in like 2012, and I was like, why is this happening? Because like, you've only got like 5 minutes of material. I wasn't a comedian.
And I was in the semi-final, but I didn't make the final. So you thought, how did I make it this far when Harriet Kemsey didn't?
How am I?
When Harriet Kemsey didn't get to the final?
No, but no,
No.
no, I don't think imposter syndrome. But yeah, no.
You know.
Just a no to that, Laura. And I hope that doesn't sound arrogant, but I think it's more like, it's not imposter syndrome, but you always worry about whether what you're doing is good enough, if that's the thing.
Yeah. And I think if I was to be a doctor, I would feel like if I was doing surgery on someone, I would feel like an imposter.
Yeah, that.
Like if I had to do surgery on someone right now, I would feel like an imposter.
Like being an actual imposter will give her imposter syndrome.
That would give me imposter syndrome, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the next one is from Andrew B.
Hi, Andrew.
He says, in the excellent This Way Up, Sunil plays the role of Dr. Kumar,
An imposter.
an obstetrician.
A vagina imposter.
Based on these experiences, would Sunil be a good option as Harriet's doula?
Absolutely.
Right.
Sorry.
In a
Elliot
list of-
saying
Absolutely.
Pause. Absolutely. I was going to say not, but yep.
In a list of the following, where would Sunil rank on best doula chart? A brick, Sunil Patel the dog,
Sure.
Arnold Schwarzenegger as Terminator, and then where would Sunil go?
Good list.
I would love it if Sunny was there when I
Oh
gave
my
birth.
God.
If Sunny
He'd
the
be
dog.
so annoying,
Oh
though.
my God, I
He'd
would
be
love
so
it
annoying
if
'cause
Sunny
he'd be
was
barking,
there.
he'd be terrified.
He'd be licking. It'd be very unhygienic. But I'd love it. Oh my God, yeah, actually, because we've got to work out what we're going to do with Sunny when I go into labour.
Put a little white coat on him.
Sneak him in.
Sneak him in. Little stethoscope.
They'll just believe he's a doctor.
Yeah.
So maybe
Where would I fit in on that list?
actually maybe this is a good time to ask you, will you look after Sonny when we go into labour?
Yeah.
I said we go into labour. Who else am I going to labour with?
So what in order? It would be first of all Sonny,
Sonny I'd like there.
and then where do the other three come? The Brick,
A brick,
Schwarzenegger as Terminator, and me.
Snil the dog.
Arnold Schwarzenegger, I think you'd feel safe if he was there.
No, as the Terminator.
Yeah, you'd feel safe, like he was going to protect you.
Okay, yeah.
Is the Terminator bad?
Not in the second one.
Not the second one. Or the
So Terminator 2,
Yeah.
not Terminator 1 if he's bad. So then, and then a brick.
A brick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fine.
I
Brick,
think the Brick.
and then Snil.
I think
A
so,
brick.
because a brick would be a neutral thing to have, whereas
Yeah.
I'd be actively ruining things.
I think you would be. There's a few things that I would hate, and I think one of them would be you being in the room when I give
I
birth.
wouldn't want to be there either, though.
I think to be fair, you would be respectful and you spend the whole thing staring at the wall. And I think
like
you
when
would,
I had to watch you get a wax.
like when you watch me have a
I
wax
had to watch Harriet get a wax for her TV
for
show,
a show. So
Facing the Wall. I was
so
facing the
technically
wall
we
as well.
have kind of already been in a birth situation almost. And
watched
you
her
were
birth,
very
a
uncomfortable.
Watched her birth a brush head of hair from. Yeah.
Yes, very hairy.
Good question though.
Very good question. So basically, I'd prefer anything in there than Snell, I think.
This is from Anthony Conway. He says, one for Harriet. Have you had
Hi,
any
Anthony.
cravings during your pregnancy? If so, have they been anything that your tricky diet wouldn't normally allow? If not, if you did have a craving for something you wouldn't normally eat, would you eat it for the baby? Does that make sense?
Anthony, this is literally what's happened. The baby isn't vegan. The baby hates vegan cheese, and I keep eating cheese. But
Actual
it's because of
cheese?
the baby. Yeah, I
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
having Baby Bells. The baby really likes. Oh, that's so weird that it's called Baby Bell, but the baby really likes Baby Bells,
Yeah.
and it hates vegan cheese. The smell of vegan cheese was so upsetting, so I stopped being vegan. But it's because the baby's not vegan. That's what it seems like. She's vegetarian, but
Are you alright with them not being vegan?
yeah. Well, this is the thing, because I was like, I think we would just generally raise the baby as being mostly vegetarian. But if the baby wants to eat meat, they can eat meat. But I think they'll maybe be veggie. What do you think? But then Bobby said that vegetarians don't grow as tall.
Yeah, well, we've talked about that with my family, haven't we? I'm the biggest person in my family by about a foot.
In my head, your family are like elf, and then you're elf, and then your family are all the elves. And then you sit on their lap, and then you crush them.
Actually, I'm probably about 4 inches taller than most of my family. Yeah.
Also ice cream. That's not
No.
vegan either. Nothing vegan, basically. Anything that's vegan, I don't want because it's not delicious. I only want things that are delicious.
Paul E. Wog says,
Hello, Paul.
asks even, Harriet, do you think Snil will be jealous of the baby? Snil the dog and Snil the human.
Yes, I do, Paul, and it's something I worry about every day. I think that Snell is going to have to get used to not being the centre of attention all the time.
Me or the dog? The dog.
Yeah, the dog. I think the dog is going to be really worried about not being centre of attention. I think the dog is going to be jealous of the baby. I have heard stories about cats that are jealous that sit on the baby, so I am really worried that Snell the dog might try and sit and crush the baby. There's a lot to worry about, yes.
And
And what?
oh, another bit of the question, actually.
Oh, sorry.
To everyone, do you have a favourite childhood toy or group of toys? If so, what is it? And where is it?
What is it and where is it?
Yeah.
Mine was Playmobil. I really liked Playmobil things. I had a Playmobil doll's house. My sister had Sylvanian families, which I did actually quite like, but that was her thing. What did you like?
I can't remember which one. I had like Meccano.
Oh, because you're old, so you had
Yeah,
all the old
old,
stuff.
like,
All the old,
wooden
like,
stuff.
70s things. Yeah.
Scale Electrics, Lego.
Yeah.
But I never had more than one set of it, so I could never really like have a load of fun with it.
Oh my god, that's so sad.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I can just imagine you just sat there just ready to play and then
With yeah.
nothing to play
Just
with.
one Scale Electrics track over and over again.
And no siblings to play with.
No siblings. Just really reading books on my own and
Just
that.
reading the dictionary.
I can't remember what my favourite toy was. I probably liked it more once I got like.
I think your
Master
favourite toy was
System.
probably a calculator. I think that was probably your favourite
Just
toy.
writing boobs upside down.
Yeah.
I'd say the Sega Mega Drive.
Yeah, you have to be quite old for that.
No.
Yeah.
About 10.
I loved my Game Boy, actually. I had a Game Boy and I played Zelda all the time. And Tetris.
No, I didn't like that. My
Zelda
Mega
is
Drive
so
for me,
good.
please.
Good choice. Saffron asks,
Hi, Saffron.
would you rather live through this pandemic again, starting from
Oh
now,
my God.
or a different pandemic?
That's a good question. I'd like...
She has a note. I do not mean go back in time and live through it again. I mean it restarting again
Oh,
now. You have
God.
to live through this pandemic twice, or this pandemic once, and then it ends now, and a different pandemic starts now. Which is your better option?
Oh my God.
Oh my God. My best option is it's a pandemic, but it's a pandemic where everyone just gets really flat feet. And so everybody just has flat feet forever, but their lives aren't really affected, except sometimes they have to wear different shoes. That's what I choose.
Right?
I prefer the same pandemic over rather than some random other one, for sure.
What if it's a better pandemic, though? What if it's
Well,
like
what if it's
everyone
worse?
develops...
Because if we all know what's happened, we all know how to deal with it better.
I can't go through it again.
No, but it won't
No.
be the same. It won't be the
It
same.
will be it's just going to be everyone has to stay in, everyone has to...
You loved staying in. No, you didn't. She didn't. She didn't really like it at all. Me, same one again, please.
Okay, great. Would you like the baby to be more like Harriet or more like Bobby?
Who wrote... oh,
That's also
question.
Saffron.
Oh, hi, Saffron. Would I like the baby to be more like me or like Bobby?
Fucking hell. Tough question, that.
Look, there's lots of strengths and weaknesses to both of us. Weaknesses especially. And so I think I'd like the baby to have... Well, it depends. See, I'm very hairy, but then Bobby is not hairy at all. So somewhere in the middle, ideally.
No, it has to be more like one or the other.
Ideally, it'll get someone else's brain.
What,
So it won't get a
third
brain.
person's brain.
A third person's brain. Ideally, that won't come from us.
So the answer is neither.
Neither of us. I was thinking this, like, why are we allowed to procreate? Like, we should have sorted this out earlier. Why isn't Obama just like giving everyone his cum? You know what I mean? Like, why
yeah,
is...
good point.
Why is...
You want to have someone else's baby?
But then the egg should be from somebody else as well.
Yeah.
Malala and Obama, that
Malala
should be
and
the
Obama.
that's the baby should be from, not from me and Bobby. This is crazy. What are we playing at? We should have sorted this out ages ago.
Ashley asks, if you woke up with a strong accent, what would you want? Either a different regional accent or from another country. NB, you can't speak another language, you just have the accent.
That's
These
a
questions this week are insane.
fantastic question. Who is that from again?
Ashley.
Hello, Ashley. I would really like a sexy, like Spanish accent, like Alec Baldwin's wife,
Alec Baldwin's wife.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Hilaria. But her name's really like Hillary or something, and she just pretends that she's Spanish.
I'd like...
Chinese.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, no. I mean, I don't know. Same words with different in a different accent. English,
you
but in a
can't
different
speak another
accent.
But it would
language,
seem
it's
like you're
just
taking
an
the
accent.
piss, because
Yeah,
then people would talk to you in
exactly,
that
yeah.
language, and then...
So you being in a Spanish accent would be weird because you don't look Spanish.
Thank you. Actually, people do say I look Mediterranean.
Who?
News agent people. Like multiple men in news agents have told me.
I get probably just American because that's easier, isn't it?
That would be cool if you're American.
And then I wouldn't have to put on American accents for stuff that I can't get my head
But
around.
then you'd have to learn an English accent when you had to audition for English things.
Fuck. Yeah, you're right. I take it back. I'd go for German. It'd just be funny if I had a German accent.
It would be really funny.
Yeah, I'll go for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And to wrap up, we have... I think we're wrapping up. Apologies if I've missed anyone. We had loads of questions. But this, I think, is it. For Darek, who sends in questions every time, because
Lovely.
Thank you for.
they're wicked, has loads of questions, and I think they'd be best as quick fire.
Okay, let's do this.
Okay. What would be your bake-off masterpiece?
Cake.
No, Harriet.
Wait, what?
Bread. This quickfire didn't work out at all.
I'm carrying on with it.
Madeleines. I'd make madeleines.
You don't know how to make a madeleine.
No, but for my Bake Off masterpiece, I'd learn how to make chocolate dipped madeleines.
Chocolate Guinness cake is my favourite cake.
It is, yeah.
What would be your favourite place to live?
Very interesting. Amsterdam.
Um,
Or Tokyo. Never been. Or, yeah, Amsterdam.
I want to live in Los Angeles because it's really sunny and you can swim in the sea and you can snowboard because it's nearby.
Good luck with the earthquakes.
Thank you for wishing me luck.
I think you can answer this, but I don't know. If you could go on any panel show, what would you like to appear on, and with who?
I don't really like them.
Do you do panel shows? You don't do panel shows?
No.
He thinks he's too good for panel shows.
No, I don't. Question of sport.
I would like to go on Would I Lie to You or Taskmaster. I think they'd be. I think they'd be very
as
fun.
A panel show?
Oh no, maybe not.
Yeah, I think
they have a panel.
Okay,
I think that would be very fun. Sorry, to just realize it was just too tempting.
Would you go on a panel show with each other?
Absolutely not.
Could you do? Could you think you could do well in like Would I Lie to You with each other and go? I know she's lying.
I think it would be so fun.
Is that the one where you do 3 stories and one is a lie?
I think so. Yeah, I think that's the premise. I think it'd be so fun. I did one with Johnny Pelham recently, and it's so nice when you do it with like an old friend. Yeah.
I would the only show I'd want to do with Harriet is where you go on a train journey.
Wait, what?
Just go on one of Michael Portillo's train journeys. and we just sit in silence all the way, staring out the window.
I get train sick. And I need lots of snacks from the buffet car.
What is your most useless kitchen item?
Garlic crusher.
At the moment, it's a bottle. It's a bottle stop or a bottle opener.
Oh God!
Oh dear.
I can't drink.
And most important question of the whole show: where were you on 9/11?
I was getting a leotard fitted at a local dance shop.
Oh, nice.
And then I came out in my leotard and I thought everyone would say how nice it looked. Instead, they said the Twin Towers.
Oh, God.
Nobody told me how nice I looked in my leotard.
Sorry to hear that.
Where were you?
I was working a summer job in the crypt of an abandoned church at the Royal United Hospital in Bath, putting files into filing cases in the crypt. And then I did a bit of an explore. I had a radio on, and I did a bit of an explore around the corner, and I found like a whole empty crypt full of old like prosthetics from the 40s with like leather straps and that. And then I heard suddenly the test match being interrupted, and the Twin Towers fell.
It's terrifying.
Yeah. Stop sneezing.
It's really dusty in here. We've moved everything that's made it really dusty, and all my snot's everywhere.
That's the end. Thank you for all the questions, everyone.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Bye.